BBC Television presents...
Hancock.
My God, it's Hancock. Where have you been?
A fine greeting that is. I've been away for 18 months and all you can say is, where have you been? The very least I expected was a manly handshake and a greetings, brother. Yes, Sid, the prodigal son returneth to his abode.
Yeah, 1 minute you were here and the next minute you were gone. No phone calls, no letters, nothing. I phoned the police and told them you must have been murdered.
Murdered? Murdered? Don't be ridiculous. I told you I was going to Australia to do a one-man show. Hancock Down Under it's called. Surely you've seen it. There's 3 series.
I don't know nothing about it.
Well, it was a bit rushed, I suppose. I only heard about it in the morning. I met you down East Cheam Arms and told you all about it. Don't you remember?
I don't remember it at all.
It was the night of the annual dance tournament, Sid. You won as usual.
When you were telling me all this, my eyes didn't have a sort of glazed, vacant appearance about them, did they?
Now you come to mention it, you did look a bit dazed, but then you often do. Your head kept nodding backwards and forwards.
And did my chin fall against my chest, or did I suddenly put my head on the bar?
Yes, just like that, Sid. I thought you were having a rest.
For God's sake, man, I was paralytic. Nothing was registering. I was blotto, sizzled, sloshed, inebriated, steamed and rolling drunk. I never heard a flaming thing. That was the last I saw of you, beaming down at me at the bar like a lunatic, and then you were gone.
Oh, let's start again then, Sid. Hello, Sid, I'm back. Do you like my tan?
You just can't come back like that, Hancock. Atty and me, we were worried sick about you. We alerted Interpol, the FBI and the KGB, in case you'd slipped across the Iron Curtain.
Well, what on earth did the KGB have to say?
They denied all knowledge of you and said you were ridiculous, petty bourgeoisie and of no interest to them as an agent.
Thanks very much, KGB. Well, there's me tour to Moscow cancelled then. So you really missed me then, Sid?
Of course we flaming missed you. You were supposed to be doing another series of Hancock's Half Hour.
Oh, that one. Well, I'm back now. Where's me script? You've got all the funny lines again, I suppose.
No. You just can't insinuate yourself back into our life like that. We've got a new Hancock, by the way.
What do you mean, a new Hancock? I'm Hancock, it's my name, and you can't have a new one. There's only one of me. Look, who is this imposter?
Oh, he's very good. He's a young up-and-coming comedian, Nick Hancock.
He's stolen my name, has he? That's my stage name and my real name.
Well, he's young, and he's got a Beatles haircut.
A Beatles flaming haircut? So have I. Look, I'll adjust it. Just wait till he's 45.
No, we've moved on. We didn't know what to do. For weeks we sat around with long faces, hoping you'd gone into East Cheam and got on the wrong train by mistake and would turn up in Blackpool or somewhere like that.
Blackpool? Ha ha ha. No, I've been sunning myself on Bondi Beach. A bird on each arm, Sid. Surfboard and cocktails with umbrellas in. Right, Nick, singing me jig, you'll have to go. I'll call the BBC, Sid.
Too late, mate. They've cancelled your contract. They thought you were dead.
Dead? Dead? They can't have. I sent them a letter. Posted it in the box outside myself.
What? The one up there? You forgot to put a stamp on it. It came back. Return the sender.
No. I definitely put a stamp on it. It must have dropped off in the post. They're using a weaker brand of gum these days. It's the austerity cuts. Why didn't you resend it?
It was addressed to the BBC. I didn't know what it was. It might have been a death threat or something. I just left it there. I don't open other people's letters, you know.
What about Barbara Windsor's? Well, it's good news all the way then. Tony Hancock is not dead. He's back from down under, alive and kicking, ready to pick up where he left off.
I'm afraid it's impossible. We all went to your funeral.
Funeral? You can't have done. I'm still here. Where's the body, Sid? Where did you bury me?
Oh, it was like a service of remembrance. The vicar blessed you, and we had a whip round.
What do you mean, a whip round for the Virgin and some sort of commemoration plaque and headstone?
Nah, for a round of drinks at the East Cheam Arms.
Charming.
I've got to contact Atty and Kenneth. You've got some explaining to do, Hancock.
Good evening. I understand I'm early for the late Mr. Hancock.
Yes, very funny, Kenneth. Aren't you going to welcome me back? Give me a cheery hello, a manly hug, a Tony, we missed you.
No, I'm in two minds. Oh, that's right. No and no. Oh, you left us in the lurch. Oh, we were a troupe of players without their Shakespeare. The Theatre Royal without David Garrick.
Oh, well, I didn't know you held me in such high esteem, Kenneth.
No, I'm actually taking the mickey.
Well, I, for one, am glad to see you back, Tony. I really missed you. What on earth happened?
I did right, Atty. So you never got my 4-foot high koala I sent from Sydney as a birthday present?
Oh, it was a koala, was it?
Yes, it was the most expensive one in the shop, trimmed with real koala fur, and came with its own supply of eucalyptus. Have you still got it?
I'm afraid the dog attacked it before I could do anything. I wondered what it was. He tore it to pieces.
Didn't you read the note I sent with it, At?
No, I'm afraid the dog ate everything, Tony. I think it must have been the real fur trimming.
Oh, I do like presents. Well, what did you get me, Mr. Hancock, sir? Old friend. Did you bring it with you?
No, it was an obvious choice, Kenneth. A didgeridoo and a bushranger's hat with appended corks to ward off the flies.
Oh, that daft thing. Oh, it's you, was it? Oh, I thought it was some stupid fan or something. I wore it once down the Euston Road and got accosted by some bronze Adonis with a broad accent.
Australian, was he?
I think he was from Scotland or Watford, somewhere around there. Oh, I'm not very good at accents, as you well know.
So, none of you got my flaming presents then?
No, we didn't. But what we did get from the coroner is your death certificate, and here it is.
This is to certify that one Anthony Aloysius Hancock, born 1958, resident of number 23 Railway Cuttings, is missing, presumed dead, is deceased. You can't say I'm dead. Look at me. Do I look dead?
Give me a little bit longer before I make a decision. Well, you look like they just dug you up or something.
I am living. Pinch me. You can't do this to me. I've gone before me time. I'm too young to die. I only went abroad. I didn't go to flaming heaven.
Well, I, for one, am really glad you're back. I didn't think you were dead for a minute. What's the time? Oh, we've actually got a meeting with the BBC and Nick Hancock. I'm sorry, Tony. We've got to go.
So, this is what it's come to. You're turning me in for someone else. For this Nick. A younger man, is that it?
Well, you know how it is. You're a bit of an has-been. We've got to keep up with the times. It's all raves nowadays and not waltzing around the floor to the Beatles. We're inviting Fatboy Slim on the show for the next episode. It's called Hancock on the Dance Floor.
Over my dead body, you will.
Funny you should say that. We could actually squeeze a part in it for you if you like playing yourself. That is dead, deceased, nailed to the perch. Oh, I think that's someone else's sketch.
I'm sorry, Hancock. As you can see, we've all moved on. You must have enjoyed your 18 months holiday in Australia, but we were here trying to keep the ship afloat, and it sailed off without you.
So it's come to that, eh? A full-blooded mutiny. Chief Petty Officer Kenneth Williams, Boatswain James, and Miss Atty Jakes, the Pirate Queen.
Yes, all the time you were messing about on Bondi Beach, we were working, scraping a living from the parquet floor of the BBC, our nose bloodied and bruised from the splinters, licking all the pieces of all the chewing gum there on disposed.
I'm really sorry, Tony. I don't think we need you anymore. Anyhow, the BBC think you're dead. They can't give a contract to a dead person now, can they?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, just look at Morecambe and Wise. Oh, didn't they die in Two of a Kind and Running Wild? Oh, they came back.
Oh, no, what can I do to make you take me back? You three are like the ghosts of Christmas past, present and future. I'm a changed man, you know.
Yes, all right, Scrooge. We're only giving you our time for leaving us in the lurch. Welcome back, Hancock.
What about this Nick Hancock then?
No, Sid made it up, Tony. We haven't got a replacement for you.
Well, what about me death certificate?
No, oh, it's a fake. Sid got it off the internet. It's genuine, but it's not in the coroner's office. But if you leave again like that, we'll make it real this time.
So it's business as usual.
Yep, the funny business.